Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about culture differences that we have in Uganda and here. So I'll start by defining what culture differences are. These are various beliefs believed by different ethnicities. So for example, when you're in a certain community, there are rules that you must follow, and practically that's the definition. So I'll start by talking about the wedding ceremonies. In Uganda, wedding ceremonies to me are amazing. I love the way they have the introduction ceremony where the fiance where the fiance has to come and meet his woman's parents. They have to approve, because back in our culture, if the parents of the bride do not approve, you're not going to have a successful wedding. Like it's like having the parents' blessing, because you're not going to have a happy marriage if your parents don't approve of this. So I guess that's why they do this. And we have this cultural attire called the gomesi, and it's beautiful. The women put on the gomesi and the men put on kanzus. It's amazing. It's beautiful. And then we have the wedding ceremony, where some people choose to go to church, some people decide to do civil marriages, some people go to the mosque, and everybody's dressed so well. It's amazing. After the church, after the mosque, after court, you go for pictures and then you go for dinner. It's beautiful. So what the difference is, back home in Uganda, so many people attend a wedding. Like you can have a wedding where there are 500 guests, like so many people. But here the difference is like there are few, because I guess because of the families. When you come out here, people do not give birth as much, because that brings me to the way we raise our children. Back here, people actually take time off to take care of their children. So someone could give birth to like 2 children and then decide to take like 8 years off so that they can raise their child. But back home in Uganda, you're going to give birth, you're going to stay with your child for like 8 months, and then you get someone to take care of your child as you go back to work. So you don't really have time. I wouldn't say you don't have time for your child, but I mean, you have to work. You can't afford to just stay home. So that's when abakazi bazala bana banji, and then because they can afford to get a maid to take care, a house help to take care of their children. As for here, you're going to limit yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. So I'm going to talk about the different hierarchies and greetings. In Uganda, when you're greeting your elders, you have to kneel down, because this is a sign of respect. Well, for here, you could just shake their hands, and it's respect, and as long as you speak to them properly with respect, and that's it. So what I've also noticed that here, in Uganda, when you're greeting your uncle, when you say you're speaking to your auntie or uncle, you're going to call them Auntie Farida, Auntie Jen, you understand? But what I've noticed, most people here, they'll call their aunties, their uncles by their first names. And that's the difference I've noticed. But obviously you have to speak with your elders. You have to speak with respect to your elders. But that's like the only those are one of the differences I have spotted here. So that concludes my topic for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week.